Hello YouTube, this is Tycooners Steve, and welcome to episode 10 of our subscriber zoo. Today we are going to put in, as requested, some Amur Tigers, which as far as I can tell, doing some research, are actually also known as Siberian Tigers, which is good because I couldn't find any models that specifically said Amur Tigers, but we do have the Siberian Tigers that come from the Aurora design, so that's what we're going to be using today. As you can see, I'm gone ahead and just went straight up to the top left corner of our zoo here, just because I didn't want to try to bunch this in or try to force anything into like a corner or anything. I'm thinking this is actually the best way to do your zoos. Like from now on, I think my policy is going to be to just kind of do the corners first and work inward. Just because for some reason I always feel like I'm scrunching things in the corners otherwise. But here we go. We're going to put in our Amur Tigers here, and you see right now I'm trying to get the floor to look right, which for some reason is giving me a little bit of trouble, but that's okay. We went ahead and put in this, not the stone path, but this stone path, which is a pretty good little tile path right here. And I was actually pretty happy when people suggested the tigers, because I actually have a lot of like special signage and stuff for tigers, so I'm going to be able to do like a little museum display area here, which makes me so happy. But we'll go ahead and build out here. I'm going to use the stone walls for like the parts of the zoo, or parts of the exhibit that the guests have visions of, and then I'm going to use the Snow Leo's walls for big cats here, for like the interior areas that only the zookeepers and the tigers themselves can see. So we'll go ahead and start grabbing that out here. And unfortunately those only come at a 3 height, so it's going to limit me a little bit, but I think it's going to be worth it. It's going to look really great. So you can see I'm putting like this facade wall out front here, and we'll put some doors here so the zookeepers can get in and out. And on the inside here we're going to put these regular walls, and then we'll put some of these heavy steel cages once I can find them here, like these guys. These are the guys I'm looking for. And the gate ones right there and there. Okay. And we'll keep up this facade. You'll see I'm putting this large empty area here just so I can continue to have that facade. Pull that down there. I want one of these there. Very good. Okay. What else? Let me grab some glass here. I'm going to sort of use this as an indoor area, so you can go inside and get a close-up look of our tigers. And we're also going to put in some viewing areas with glass on the outside of the exhibit. And I'm going to try to find some high fencing here. I think that's... let's see if we can do the wood one. We'll do the wood chain link fence for this outside here. Very good. That should be fine, I think. Yep. And we'll put these cable fences in that we've been using throughout the subscriber zoo. What I'm going to do right here. Let me think. I guess I need to leave that so it's visible. So let's go ahead and put a chain link there, like that. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to have to do it. Alright, but now let's build a little viewing house on the outside here. Yeah, we're going to use the wood and stone. And I'm going to do a similar thing to what I'm doing in the Rearc Park with the white and the wood. So this way we'll get that nice stone, wood, stone pattern. Okay, let me grab I think I'm going to use dark wood here to tie in with that wood sort of Oreo composition thing we've got going on. Let's hang one of these off the side, and we'll change the railing to stone. Yes? Is that looking good? Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish off this roof then, and then we'll finish off the edges for it. And wrap it around, and then we'll go ahead and drop another one of these down here. Very good. And this little front gap here I'm going to fill in with some stone. Very good. Just some floating railings there to look real nice. Like so. And But while we're here, we might as well start putting in some of those exhibit things I was talking about earlier. I think I have a tiger picture. Yeah, like that guy. Put that guy there. Let's just make sure you can see it right. Yep, looks good. Very good. Flip it around here, and we're going to build a similar building on this side, I think. And we'll do the little Oreo thing right here. Oh, a kid will eat the middle of an Oreo first and save the cookie-flavored outside for last. Perfect, we got the roof in. Now we just drop these guys on the side, as per usual. Yep, and same over here. We'll go ahead and wrap this around once we get rid of this overhang. Oh, almost forgot to put the little stone up front here. Can't forget the little stone up front. Very good. Delete it all. And delete again. Perfect. Wrap around. And we'll go ahead and grab that tiger poster. And this time we'll flip it around the other way so it's got this design. There we go. Very good. And, ooh. Okay, that was kind of weird, but we'll just straighten out the edges here. Like that. And we'll put that wall here to keep the cable fence up front. And we're going to use this as sort of a signage area. So let me go ahead and grab one of these tiger statues I have. I think these are from Whalebite's site, but I'm not sure about that. So, if I found it, I definitely would have found it through the Zoo Tycoon download wiki. So let me do my usual plug of that site while I'm here right now. Zoo Tycoon 2. It's actually ZT2 download wiki, I believe, is the actual site. So just give a search for that, and you can pretty much find anything I have here, or should be able to at least. Let me correct this area so it's just kind of a turn in. It means the exhibit's no longer perfectly symmetrical, but I think that looks a little better. And we'll go ahead and put in some doorways here. Let's make it like a vestibule thing by having two different doors. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. And we'll drop the dark wood there and wrap the stone. And now let's go ahead and go into this area and make that little like museum thing I was talking about before. So I'm going to use these tables from the dining room set and throw the tiger skull and a couple of bones there for display. I've got this tiger skin display. Whoops. Let's put it in there. Nah, it doesn't quite work. Let's keep going. What else? I should have like a big... There are a couple different sets of good posters here for the tigers. Yep, there we go. Oh, it even came tiger first. Nope. Still no. No. Not that one. No. I pressed the wrong button there. Excuse me. Oh, tiger, perfect. And so we'll drop you right here, Mr. Tiger Poster. And then we'll kind of rope this off by using those guys. And yeah, just a nice little educational center. Let's move that so it's more centered. What else? We actually take a look at what the tigers are going to need here. I don't really like any of their plants. Oh, they got these nice big trees though. And some boreal rocks. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit any up front here. Probably use those in an exhibit though. Okay, so let's paint this in. And let's see if there's any good plants from the outside here we can use. Nothing good from the boreal set. No. Ooh. Use the sugar bushes. If you remember, we used these. We started them next to the penguins, and then we wrapped them around the grizzly bears, so we can just kind of continue that motif. And then we'll just use our regular grass as the undergrowth. And tighten that up a little bit. Very good. And let's go ahead and put some signage in then. We're going to be able to float the letters this way. I think I actually have to do it the other way, right? Yeah, I gotta do it the other way. Okay, let's get rid of that and do it the other side. The tiger statue's bleeding over a little bit. I'll have to move that forward. Just a smidge. There we go. Okay, so that's there. Let's go ahead and put up some letters. Letters. We need letters. We need stacks and stacks of letters. And because the letters are going to go a little bit higher than that wood area, I'm trying to see if I should build something up there maybe. something like that. Nope, whoops. Let's undo and make that a floating railing, maybe? Yeah. A-M. T double gutter, right? No, that's Tigger, right? Amur Tigers. I'll put an S there so it's more balanced out. And now we'll use... Yeah, see, it goes a little bit over the wood there. Is that the way we want it to look? Well, first let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, good riddance. Maybe I should just use a backing board. Let me go in here and see if I can't find one that I like. That one's not bad. Oh, that's not bad. The U's a little off, though. Let's see if we can't get that fixed real quick. Do-do-do. A lot of work to straighten up a U, but I am nothing if not a perfectionist. Do-do-do. That's not true. I'm actually not a perfectionist. Do-do-do. And, is there anything maybe better? I'm kind of 50-50 on that whiteboard. I think it might be the best we can do, though. Trying to see if there's anything else that's going to match us. And the problem is we got that pathway right on the other side, too, so I can't... Could I? No, I can't put anything thick in. So yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go with this. That's gonna look fine. Right? Yeah. And we'll bring in some more sugar brushes. Great. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these spruces in some key locations. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll go ahead then and we'll bring our sugar bushes and grass out to kind of complete the area design. I like this design for the pathways here, where you've kind of got a outside walking around area and an inside walking. What do you? Go away. Okay, we'll get this fixed. Around that corner, and make sure this links up with our our reindeer area. I think that's about right. No, I don't want any sharp corners. Let me see if I can't round that to that. There we go. Perfect. And I'll get rid of these sort of guiding sketch fences I put down. Let's also try to tie this in a little bit by putting these dark wood posts on the sides. Make it look like they're attached to that fence a little bit more. Maybe we can put something across the top here. Oh, it's not perfectly... Nah, it's not going to work quite right. So let's get rid of this. And instead, you know what, maybe we can use some cat's poles here. Looks like maybe height 6, something like that. I mean, it's not a perfect match. It doesn't look like it was designed by a crazy person. Alright, let's go ahead then and get back to planting grass. I know it's everyone's favorite activity in Tycoon 2, watching me fill in grass and or white flowers. I promise you no white flowers this episode, so count yourself among the fortunate. Spruce tree. No. Let me think about that. Maybe I'll put a spruce back there, but they're kind of big. Definitely want to fill in this area with our grass here. Maybe I should go back and put some stones in too. I haven't decided. But either way, I want this to be in the right place, so let's fix that. And we'll get back to the grass. And sugar brushes, of course. And grass up front, like so. Around our spruce trees. What else? Let's go ahead and use it to fill in this area too. Do it too deep here, just kind of disguise the edge of the exhibit. And let's take some consideration for our actual tigers here. Let's see the boreals, we'll do this in. And we'll use these really great boreal rocks here to kind of make a facade where we can put in a pool of water. Tigers, unlike, you know, little house cats, they actually really do like to swim, so definitely want to put it in a nice water area for them. And we'll even try to dig it a little deeper here in a moment so that it can can actually get in, get some nice swimming. Ooh, pine bushes are good. I like the pine bushes. Let's use those. And we'll put some of these taller evergreens here. Nope. There. Let's go ahead and put in an outside shelter for them there. And some bones for them to play with, so they are happy. And smooth that out. What else? Ooh, we can blend in this rock formation. It's gonna look really good. Yeah, don't like those stones. And let's just kind of make it so that looks like this part of the exhibit is sort of retreating into the dense woods and foliage. I'm gonna put in some monsoon grass back here. It's not technically in the right biome, but it's gonna be thick and dark, and I think it's gonna look good. So the aesthetics is enough that it overwhelms my need to make sure everything's in the correct biome here. Okay, and throw it all around. And we'll drag some of these trees out here as well, tie it all together. Yeah, those guys are good. And one of these spruces back here. And I'm probably not going to do all of the foliage on the outside, but I want to get those sort of corner areas where it's going to be only affecting this exhibit. I'm not quite sure, of course, since this is a subscriber zoo, what's going to be going on around it, so I don't want to block in areas. Still, we can drop some grass in here. What about over here? Do I want to... I definitely kind of want to extend it out, but I don't think I could fill in the area right in front of the show. Right in front of the show. Right in front of the glass there. Okay, this inside area, I'll put one of these nice big balls for the tigers to play with, and let's put in like our cat climbers here. And here, and maybe one more of these guys. Something like that. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Maybe they're not interested in the ball, let's put in a tire too. Okay. Actually, I want that to be, yeah, there we go. Instead of stone, I want that to be sort of the inside area stuff. And I think I'm going to stick with that dark wood for the whole area. But let's go ahead and put this in here, and then let's put in some skylights. Dark wood, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll wrap this around with stone, I think is the best way to do this. In fact, this front area here, I might want to do some of that drop-down stone, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me grab these guys and just kind of drop them down there. And I'm doing that because I'm going to extend this dark wood outwards, which means the railing will be deleted. So that's why we're going to use those drop-down things that you can get from Ruben and Sophie's designs. I know exactly where those ones are from. Okay. And wrap that around there, like so. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and fill in this corner here. Get rid of the guideline fences. I think that's all of them. Good. Sugar bushes behind, obviously. What else? What else can I put there? I guess I should feed these guys. So let's put some meat with those bones. Meat there. We'll put a thing of fish there. For these inside cages, we'll go ahead and put in some of these metal troughs. Great. Great, great. I guess I'm going to need doors on these things too, I think. Probably would help if you can get into and out of them. Probably, I'm not certain. But let's just operate as if that's the case. Little hay, so they have a bed when they can, you know, snuggle up for the night, because tigers are totally known for their snuggle ability. And a couple of desks and such here. And just put a thing over that. Not getting too big with the zookeeper area here. Oh, I almost forgot this. Let's drop you, whoops, one higher, right there. And wrap that in stone. Just again, so we can have that nice facade for our guests to look at. Very good. And we'll grab some of these trees and bring them over here, just so we can fill up this corner. Let's grab some of those boreal rocks. Great. And now we'll just fill in this whole area with the grass, and then we'll put some of those sugar bushes in the background to block the view. So, very good. Corner done. Yep, okay. That's good. I'm hoping this exhibit isn't too big, but, you know, large cats need large territories. Otherwise, they get very, very cramped. I think I actually have the mod in where that's not going to be an issue, but I want a verisimilitude of realism with this exhibit, so that's what we're going with. And that explains why I have a large, completely worthless area that I'm putting a roof on top of right now. Just for verisimilitude. We'll cover. Cover. Do I want to try to make this a multi-story thing? Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Let's keep it kind of low here with the stone background to kind of make it so that the eye is not drawn directly to it when you're looking at the tigers. Make it look a little bit less distracting, a little more natural. I think that's what I'm going to go with here. It's my aesthetic choice for this one. Of course, this is your zoo. If you want me to go back and edit this exhibit, or any of the other exhibits for that matter, you can always leave a comment in the comment box below. That's usually the best place to leave comments, in the comment box. Let me go ahead and grab a tiger or two here. Doing great. Alright folks, we're going to do our final walkthrough here. As you can see, we're starting just to the left of our reindeer exhibit. And now if you take this pathway to the left, you can see our Amur Tigers. You moved again. Son of a... Oh well, we're going to move on from now, because I'm nothing if not a perfectionist. Let's go ahead and go through the left-hand path here. And you can see I did do up the corner, so that looks pretty good. And we'll turn to the right and see if there's any... Oh, this one stayed in a very good viewing area. Did a great job staying. Let's bring out the camera for this magnificent beast. Zoom in, enhance. Yeah, look at that. And like I said, these are the Aurora Design Siberian Tigers, if you're looking for that great model, because that's really nice looking. But we'll go here into our first observer area, first little outside viewing station, let's call it. Portal, I think, is the actual term. Maybe not. Whatever you want to call it. Let's go inside. There we go. A little bit of a lag monster. So you can see here that's our tiger print design. And it doesn't look like anybody stayed in the water area. None of the tigers wanted to go for a swim. That's disappointing. Well, shoot. Let's move on then. Oops. And you can see that's the backside of our white wall there. I think it's an okay thing. Not too distracting or unusual. Just see that one tiger way in the distance there. But let's go ahead and go into our second viewing portal area. And, we get a rare view of the wild endangered zookeeper right there. That's what that is. And you can see this other tiger print, which I think I like that one more. Let's go ahead into the inside area through the vestibule. And the one that I put in here moved on. Well, at least we know they can get out of the play area if they want to. Let's take a quick look at our little tiger museum. So you can see there's the skull and the bones, and we got our tiger plaque up there from the World Wildlife Federation. We got our tiger skin with some facts, some tiger info poster on the wall there. It's a good little place to educate yourself about the plight of these magnificent animals. Nope, nobody came back. So let's go ahead and go through it as a zookeeper. Make sure that all those pathways are working. I'm pretty sure they will be, but you never know when you don't know. These are fake rocks. You can actually walk right through them. They're obviously magnificent holograph technology. And we'll make a turn here through this door, I think. Knock knock. You wanna give me... There we go, spacebar to open a gate. Thank you. About time. Alright, so we're in this area, and the one I put in the cage already left the cage, so The good news is they can get in and out of their cages, we just can't see them there. Maybe that guy went to the indoor area. Let's check that real quick. I keep saying guy, it's probably a gal. I put in 2 females and 1 male, so... nope, nobody here. Nobody wants to play with the big ball. I'm gonna kick that pursuit ball so hard. Moving on, let's go ahead to the outside of the exhibit where all 3 of our tigers must be then. And despite the fact that I put 2 of them on the inside and left 1 on the outside. Oh, there's one. One of them came back in. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Tiger. How are you doing? Go in the gate here and get a good... Oh, actually, there's 2 of them there. Okay. I don't know what they were hanging out for, but let's go ahead and head back outside then. So through this door. Oop. Stop. That's weird. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I put a finger on a button I didn't mean to put my finger on. Let me back out and try this again. Because I'm nothing if not a perfectionist. Alright, perfect. Open. And we are in the outside area in this totally boreal monsoon grass. There's our exotic wild zookeeper again. And that's probably the guy we saw earlier. So let's go ahead and just give him a good pet down. Oh, he came right up to the fence. He's hungry for man flesh. He's had a taste, and now he can't live without it. Okay. And oh, you can see one of the tigers is walking further in. Looks like they're going into the cage. I don't see 2. Oh, maybe the other one that we can't see now went into the play area. Let's make sure. Yeah, because there's the one that was, like, messing around outside the cage. We can see from the outside. So let's just run down this hallway here and do a real quick check so I can make sure that they actually can get there and everyone's happy. So through this door, fingers crossed. Boom! There's a tiger in there. Oh, I told you I was going to kick that pursuit ball so hard, but yeah, there we go. There's a tiger in there, which you could totally see if you were a guest. So yeah, this exhibit is working fantabulous. Let's go ahead then and switch into airplane mode and take a quick look at it. We'll do the traditional spin, and that is going to be your Amur Tiger exhibit. I say your because, of course, this is the subscriber zoo, and as a subscriber zoo, it means it's time for you to begin voting, now that you've watched this video, on what the next exhibit's going to be. Obviously, we've got this area in here that we can fill something in, but we've also got all the areas below. How do you vote? Well, just leave a comment below saying what you want the next exhibit to be. Voting is good for the next 3 days. Whichever type of animal or type of exhibit gets the most votes is what I will build next. Of course, if you also like this video, please be sure to click the like button below. If you want to keep up with this series or any of the other amazing series on my channel, you can always subscribe. That's pretty much the best way to do it. But I want to thank you for joining me today, and this is Tycoon Steve saying have a great rest of your day. Bye!